See if the stream's gonna work. Haven't streamed in a minute. Let's see. Testing, testing. Oh shit. Hold on. Testing, testing. Oh, we're good. We're good. Everything's all good. Alright. Should I run daily? Oh, I haven't even unlocked dungeons yet. Huh. Yeah, I don't even have Duty Finder. Alright, cool. We can just go straight into it. I'm really trying to think of like a side job I want to level up. I'm thinking warrior. I already have warrior set up. I like playing tank. Leveling wouldn't be a problem at all. I might just go with that. Should I bother with these quests? They're only level 13. I might bother with these quests on warrior. I might honestly wait for quests until I get the mount. That way, doing these side quests isn't going to be such a bitch. So I think we'll just wait on that. You have a missive for me from the Forge Master, Naza. I assume it pertains to the pending arrival of the materials I ordered over a moon past. Let's see it then. Yes. I vaguely remember what the fuck is happening in the story. Blast and botheration, another delay. I am well aware of the shortage of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable. Is it artisans? I always get it mixed up with... I think it's artisan. I don't think it's artisan. My apologies. The messenger does not deserve to bear the brunt of my frustration. Might I have your name? Steel, is it? Well, Steel, this proud maiden you see taking shape before you is the Victory, the first new vessel to grace the docks since the calamity. We may have lost the bulk of our ship that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The Victory is more than a simple warship. It is the symbol of Limsa Lominsa's rebirth from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. Thus, we are striving to complete her construction as swiftly as possible, even going as far as to hire veteran shipwrights from outside the thalassocracy. Yet even with such unprecedented measures, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks for a time, there's no end of odd jobs for hard-working adventurer. Be you fair warned, there is no place here for layabouts and troublemakers. That's fine by me, pal. Maybe I'll level a healer. I haven't played healer on this game before, and I kind of want... I could easily get into that, because I could just get Scholar, I think, right? And then I'll also be leveling Summoner at the same time. Sounds like I could just do that. Where in the 7 hells is that man? Not once in 12 moons has he been late with a shipment, and now 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. A shipwright of mine, a young man named Firalmid, recently left Candlekeep Quay to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Limsa Lominsa, but has yet to return. I've sent several missive. Halbrota replies are always same. I severely doubt he is telling me the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post, I would ask you to travel Candlekeep Quay in my stead and inform I remember this in this quest, I think. We fight a dude. I'll personally see that it is transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. Alrighty, this guy's all the fucking way over here. And everyone's got this new minion. That makes sense. These little event quests are super easy. The only one that was like kind of hard was like the 15 crossover one, because that one had like a unique trial for it and everything. But lately it's just been like doing a fetch quest and then here's a mount, here's a minion. I wish we had more events like that were tough, that actually required some real grinding to get cool shit. Because as it stands, we don't really have that. I think this game needs like some kind of something akin to a combat overhaul. Not exactly a combat overhaul, but something like that. That can kind of make combat more interesting or something. Maybe animations. Maybe fix the animations or something. I don't know, but I know a common complaint that a lot of my friends have about this game is how kind of boring the combat is. Which I completely agree. One of my attacks does boosted potency when it's from behind. Which one is it? Trick attack. Trick attack, okay. So if I use this behind them, they'll take some decent damage. This isn't gonna kill me, is it? If I fall from here? I don't think it's gonna... Can you die from fall damage? I think you can. Oh, that was literally nothing. Alright, cool. Does a self-righteous dog, yeah, I gotta do that shit. Turtleback Island? He cannot do that, can he? I swear on my poor Nana's grave, Navigator rest her soul, I know not of the feral mid, nor his precious supplies. Hell, he were at the quay... Alright, here at the quay have had enough trouble these past few suns. What with the sinking of that Laminson cargo ship off the Salt Strand, I haven't the time to take a proper piss, let alone make note of every scrag that wanders in off the grip. Alright, so we got nothing out of that. Now, the way I see it, if you have time to be standing here and questioning my character, then you most certainly have time to get that arse of yours down to the Salt Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. Who knows, you may just come across this pyramid everyone seems so eager to find. Here's to hoping the Navigator hasn't found him first. What's this Navigator keeps talking about? Is the Navigator, I think it's the god that they worship here in Lenosha. Like, the god of, navigation or whatever. I think it's like, maybe it's the time god too, I don't know. One of the gods. So, maybe that's who they worship down here. I'm Feral Smid, Ye say the Forsman wandering on whereabouts? I thought he might be, but you must know I cannot show me face at the dry docks until I've righted the terrible wrong I caused. I'm trying to find the accent while I'm talking here. 2 nights passed. I made the trip from the dry docks of the Candlekeep Quay, just as the foreman asked. The seas were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliff, so I paid a few coins to a fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway twixt shore the ship The swells had risen to nigh on 10 yalms, and 'twasn't long afore the waves had hold of us. Try as we might to steady the boat, nature's grind was too tight, and we was flung headlong into the lamentin galley. What accent is that? It's like a weird Scottish, like, African, or like Islander kind of thing. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was to collect lay strewn across the salt stand. I's made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with Kakirin, and I ain't a one with a sword. And now you see why it is I cannot return to the dry docks. Well, I guess I'll pick 'em up for you, you lazy fuck. Can't take care of them. These guys will definitely aggro me. 100%. Oh, man. Why can't I use that ability? Is that like, I don't know why I can't use that. Is there like a requirement? Can only be... Oh! It's... Okay. I see. So we do hide. And then we can hit motherfuckers. Hard. Can I hide now? No. Maybe? No. Mug. Yeah, let's see how much damage this does. It's not bad. That shit can't be useful in a dungeon at all. That shit has to be like exclusively good in a open world environment. Like maybe in a Lev quest or something, or I don't know. Maybe kicking off a hunt or something. I doubt it. Fuck out of here. Aw, man. That night I was tossed into the sea like some doll of rags, and it weren't long before the world around me was faded to black as I slipped deeper into the abyss. But Io, the navigator, wouldn't see me to the gates of the 7 hells, and I woke to find myself washed ashore. And here I's been, ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage me master's cargo. Well, here it is, man. I got it for you. The missing parts, I don't know how I can repay ya. I'll deliver the supplies right away, but first I must stop by the quay so that I might pay me respects to the widow of the brave fisher, who gave his life for a handful of coin. Could you tell Atburn that I'll be back at the dry docks by daybreak? Many thanks, adventurer. I will not forget this kindness. It's like a made-up fucking accent, right? Right? That's like a made-up accent that I'm doing right now. It doesn't sound real. It sounds fake. That's more Irish than Scottish. That's absolutely like an Irish thing. Like an Irish pirate. I think a Rogue Knight can pass as an Irishman. My character could be Irish. I look like I could be Irish. Like a pub brawler type guy. I see it. I'm relieved to hear that Broth Pyramid and the supplies are unharmed, though it was foolish for him to believe that I would blame him for that which was obviously out of his hands. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas were adjacent to the dry docks were as calm as the slumbering child. This leads me to believe that the trouble the ships encountered off Candle Creek Quay was of a less natural sort, the sort with which the Sahagin have been known to conjure. This is how we're getting into this conflict. Steel, while I originally had doubts about your motives, we have repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Naldil and Vimelis. I still do not like you, but that does not mean I do not trust you. Gimthota, head of the watch here at the dry docks, believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all implements enduring before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their back on the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coin, just the thought of it sickens me. Alright. Rogue Dine are very to the point usually. They're like very no bullshit characters, which I like. Ah yes, I had a feeling you would be the one Atbrim sent. Since you first arrived at the Morby dry docks, I have had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It is simple protocol. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well, then. I assume Atbrim informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates, we believe, are conspiring to raid the dry docks where last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Ganago, stationed at the rear gates, can provide you with an exact location of the camp. More talking. I love talking to people. It's my favorite part of the game. Still, I knew it. No more sardines for Ganago. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salmon in the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who Atbrim would recommend to the next job. My money was on you. The job. Yes, of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you will eventually come to the barren cape with a single large stone half buried in the cliff. Yada, yada, yada. Camp there, blah, blah, blah. Alright. We got a location. Any hunt log shit over here? I'd like to get out. There's fishing down here. I might catch some fish. Just for the fuck of it. Bruh. Talk to the guy in front of you, please. I'm giving it to the Count on 9 to step back on that path and carry your venturing arse back down to whatever rock it is ye crawled out from under. You see, I's added up to me ears with your type, roaming the ills like they was yours to. Thou's balls! Once we have me boy back, I'm putting this godforsaken pisshole of an island so far behind me, and no one'll remember I was ever here. Come on, Scrags, we've knives to sharpen. Was that it? Was there a whole cutscene for that? That was the cutscene. That didn't have to be a cutscene. That didn't have to be a cutscene. He doesn't even have a unique design or anything. Pardon me. That was quite ungentlemanly. Probably only going to stream for like another maybe hour, maybe an hour. Can't say for sure. Hour sounds about right though. So the trespassers are indeed pirates, and they are indeed planning something. But what is this talk of getting me boy back? Could it be that their target never was the Victory? Something is not right. And I won't sit by idly waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Steele. It appears we were wise to put our trust in you. I'm wondering why that dude was, like, gave away that information so quickly. I'm concerned, Steele. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to their dry docks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory itself. That ship is the symbol of everything Limsa tries to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion, and you, Steele, are just the man to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray, begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Erstwurst at the front gate or Ignago at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings. It can't be Kanago. It can't be. She's a cat girl. Cat girls are trustworthy. The other guy's probably a fucking Rognine, and everybody knows that this Rognine can't be trusted. Hail, adventurer. Glad to have another hand aboard to help security. The gods know our reports would sit in Gimthoda's desk gathering dust, if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of those mangy pirates lurking around the cliff near Empty Heart. I'd take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. Okay. Shifty-eyed sailor. Oh my god, you're gonna make me go all the way up there. You're gonna make me go all the fucking way. All the way up here. For this. Is there a faster way up there? I guess not. This isn't even a way up. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? I hope I'm not going the wrong way, because this is just a big waste of time if that's the case. No, I think this is the right way. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, we should be good then. I should do some fishing. I haven't been fishing in a little while, and I like fishing in this game. It's very relaxing and chill. What the fuck are you doing? You gonna kill yourself? Bah, spotted me, did you? Well, you're too late. What's to happen is already happening. Thanks for wasting my time, dickhead. You know, just for that, I'm gonna make this trip worth it. Fuck. We're going fishing, boys. Do I have better gear? I do not. I'm just gonna do this for like 2 minutes. Just 2 fucking minutes. This story is really, it's not bad. The writing in this base game's not too bad at all. But it's a lot of like boring shit that I don't really care about. A lot of boring shit. I get it's like, oh, pirates doing pirate stuff, I guess. Yeah, there's not a lot of like lore stuff happening, really. The only like lore implications are this navigator god, which I assume is a god that they're worshipping. That's the only thing I'm kind of gathering from this. Other than that, nothing. Just pirates. And the Victory. I don't remember if the Victory has any future. I don't think it does at all. Because what I'm doing right now is all exclusive to like the Limsa quest line. which doesn't really have anything to do with the overall quest line, because it's a completely separate thing. So when the actual MSQ starts, it goes off of the assumption that nothing really happened before that important, because there are 3 possibilities depending on where you start. Can I catch something? I know there's some kind of rare fish in here. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of rare fish. I remember fishing here at some point looking for something in specific. For like some culinary shit. Thankfully I'm not going to be doing... I don't intend to be doing Omni crafting. Yeah, we got a couple rare things. I'm going to see if I can catch something new, but if it doesn't happen within the next minute, I'm just not gonna bother. We're just chilling, man. Just hanging out. My fishing rod kind of sucks. I think this is the level 1. Oh, no, it's level 12. Oh! Caught something new. What the fuck is this? Don't drink the water. What? Okay. Oh, oh, there you go. Fix itself. That's fucking annoying. That's really annoying. I don't know why I did that. I doubt I get anything even remotely useful out of it in this, but... Hey man, maybe we'll get that really rare title for doing like, what? Isn't it like 4,000 fates or some shit? Something like that. Which is a lot. That's a lot. It might be way less than that, but it is like a number. It is like a relatively big number. Right. I have Mug. Mug's good. Man, these fuckers are weak. There's some weak kids. It's not great. I got a lot of materials, I guess. If I ever, I might do leather. I might do leather work actually. I might dabble in leather work just cause like, I feel like leather work has some really good craftable outfits and shit. I know Weaver does, but Weaver does a lot of like healer stuff and crafting stuff. Leatherworker does more combat stuff. I think also Viper is coming out, so being able to make Viper armor, hey man, because 100% it's gonna share shit with Ninja, 100%. I just really wish they added a tank this next expansion. They really should have added a tank. As opposed to a magic DPS. I feel like they could have waited on magic DPS until next expansion and could have done like a tank now, but apparently not. Let's see. Trouble at the shipyard. Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates, out of nowhere. Stuck me good. Gods below, we are not prepared for this. The pirates, soldier, how many do they number? Not many. More than I could quickly count, seem to be carrying explosives. Explosives, and there is no time to lose. Steele, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste, now. So I shall. Well, this is a situation where I could use a trick attack. So, let's do it. Fuck it. What the fuck? Really? They must have seen me. Ugh, this music is so Dragon Questy. Alright, maybe they won't see me now. Maybe I can sneak up on them. Maybe I could sneak. Nope. Can't sneak. Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still, don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. Duh, what are you doing, you great bloody fool? Almost said buffoon. Shut your trap, boy. This'll all be over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is, what it represents? Aye, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into the treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate's life to become a shipwright. And be man, these voices are fucking with my throat. I already have like throat problems. A bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. 100 limlions wide, green ocean made you take up to these self-righteous shites. You're the one with no bloody sense, duh. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. I wondered why Otbrim never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. This ship's a symbol, all right, of everything that went wrong with the world, and I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. These guys, wait. Knago was a fucking spy. It was her. Oh my god. That was her up there, right? Gimthoda, Steel, pray, beat the tar out of the bloody sea slug and make sure no harm comes of the victory. I gave up on the accent halfway through because I didn't have him have an accent before. Sure. Hey, little shit. Oh, I should have given that to the big boy. God damn it. You bitch. Stop healing him. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, these are Mamulja. These are the beast tribes from the new fucking thing. Are they using blue magic? I think they're using blue magic. Yeah, these are like the main plot things in the new expansion coming up. I don't know. Nago is actually good. That's nice. That was a lot easier than I remember it being. It was way easier. I must be getting old, letting some green venture get the best of me. Duh. That's a really big fucking ship, though. That's one... Oh, yeah, there you go. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? God damn it, my fucking mic is shitting itself. Hold on. That should be better. My thanks, Steel. I shudder to think that may have become the victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I'd best get to sorting out the docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Pray, convey my thanks and my apologies to Gimthoda. Sure, man. Waifu? But you're a Lalafell. You can't be a waifu. What the fuck is this? I'll do your shit later. She gives me good leggings, though. I'll worry about that later. Look at all these AFK. I don't remember that minion. Look at that fucking ninja armor. Look at that armor. And he's got my title on my main too. That is some sick ass armor. What would that look like on me? Ooh. What level is that? Ah, it's level 90. That's so fucking cool looking though. Damn. Look at that. Ooh. That is cool. Ninja has such cool armor. That's one of the reasons why I'm picking it. It's not even because it's like a good job. It's not even because it's like a pretty damn decent job. It's the armor. The armor's just sick as fuck. How fare you, Steel? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa Laminsa from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regime will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry docks safe. Otberm apologized. Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But in time, I believe we will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past this anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. Ah, by the by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Raynor's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have time to spare, I would ask you another favor. Steel, sorry about that. Steel, in light of your role in recent events, there are few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, a curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of FFxiv the pirate behind the plot of sabotaging victory. This missive has penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limsa Laminsa deems worthy of enciphering is like to be a great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In cases such as this, I am told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Baderon and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the drowning wench into his hands and no other. Do you understand? Alrighty. I'm gonna come back here eventually. I need to remember to come back here though. Is there any way for... I only need 1,000 XP. If I can find a single quest here that gives 1,000 XP, I'll be in a pretty good spot. Perfect. What you say? Nothing, initiate, eh? Initiate, you say. Getting lots of... What the fuck is this sentence? Jesus Christ. Lots of initiates. What day you say it was? Now I reckon the initiates here looking for work. Is it work you seek? Or is it work you seek? Okay. I'm so bad at reading these people's fucking dialect. It's fucking hard. I can't read pirate, man. I just can't. Well, you need not fret, as I just happen to have a task that what needs tending. A dear friend of mine, Rawson, something or such, is holed up in the lighthouse on this side of the grip. It used to be that I'd visit the lad once and once. Yeah. Great, you're gonna make me kill. You're gonna make me go all the way over here, and then you're gonna make me go all the way to the lighthouse. Is the lighthouse at the edge of town? No, it's outside somewhere. That's fine. I'm trying to display my chat. There you go. Perfect. This game is fun. I love walking. Walking is fun. Walking Simulator 2024. Where's the lighthouse? I don't see anything resembling a lighthouse in the slightest. Bitch. I really do wish the combat in this game was more engaging. It's one of the things that this game has. It's one thing that other MMOs have over this game. It's just the combat. ESO's combat is genuinely kind of fun. Although generally it amounts to just spamming the same two abilities. But at least there's dodging and blocking and shit. In this one it's effectively that, but without the dodging and blocking. Okay, deliver this shit. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? I need a mount, man. Jesus. I need a mount. I have mounts, I just can't use them. Is this gonna kill me? That's a lighthouse? Very odd looking lighthouse. I'll be streaming Sable later. Probably. That game's more interesting to watch. Kind of. Can get lonesome up here, all alone with naught but the winds, chill to keep a man's company. Some days I carve jackal fangs to help clear me head of the voices. The voices call me back to the great blue. Well, here's some nostalgia for you, pal. What's this? Mimidoa sent you, did he? Well, you tell that old man that he needn't waste his few last sons in this realm worrying about poor Rosn... How do you say these names, man? Jesus. I'll carry on as I always have, in the service of the sailors, alone till the day I die. Oh, now he's got a quest? Yeah, I'm good. I'll do this when I have a fucking mount. Jesus. The MMOs are tough to play. Fetch quests are just the worst. I don't understand why so many games are so adamant about including them, especially Japanese games. Where'd you crawl in from? I don't recall sending no more initiates. Ah, steal your gold. I once knew a lad named Steele back when I... This guy's got fucking dementia, my god. Something to tell me, has ya? What's that mumbling milksop whining about this time? No. Let me guess that he's lonely. But a pair of warm women in his arms and another on his lap, and he'll be right as rain. 'Tis what I do to help forget what ails me. Not that old Mimidoa, Jesus Christ, needs much help with forgetting, mind you. Might me that I'll send him a few saucy... I can't believe that this thing is old. This is supposed to be an old man. You're telling me this is an old man. This 5-year-old wearing a fake mustache is an old man, apparently. That wasn't even enough to level me up. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just keep going. Not wasting any more time here. I really thought that would level me up at least once. It got me to the very edge. I'm getting edged right now by this fucking game. And not in a way that I enjoy. Act Castle. This'll level me up. This will level me up at least. It should. MSQ quests give you quite a lot. And then we'll do the rogue quest. I forgot what happened in the rogue quest. Oh yeah, we started a feud with like one of the heads of the Yellow Jackets. So that's gonna be fun. I really need to get better drip. I look like I'm wearing fucking pajamas. We got Kratos as a furry. With another... That guy's probably in a furry FC or something. Rothgar? Oh my god. That race, the Rothgar, are finally getting female variants. So this game's community is going to be very happy to see that. Including myself, if I'm being honest. Adbrim laid out the entire tale for me. Poor Sod was still reeling in his old man's parts in the business, but at least you kept the victory from being sunk before she sailed. And for that I owe you me thanks. You've really made a name for yourself in Limsa, lad. Folk know that when they need summat doing, you need summat doing, and what might that be? I don't know, some shit. You want someone to read a message written funny letters for you. And Gimthota thought I might know a man as could. Well, let's see it then. Aye. I reckon I might know a canny bugger that can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Batteron. You know, you're like one of me regulars now, Steele. You've never let me down, and Navigator helped me. I reckon I can trust you. Gimthota was right to want this message deciphered. We've got us some trouble brewing here, and no mistake, I can't read. I'm having trouble reading. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. Level me up, please. Level me up, please. Nice. Did I get any new skills? No, I didn't. I got a trait. Good to have you aboard, lad. Now, where to start? My mom is singing Smells Like Team Spirit right now. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword. And that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders you prized from the cold dead hands of its mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagan letters, lad. And I should know. I've gutted more fishback messengers than I can count. What does it say? It gets worse, though. The plan to blow up the Victory is all in ear, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of L in western Lenosha. Then, the Maelstrom's new flagship in confusion. The point being, the attack on the Victory weren't the act of the few rebellious pirates, 'twas a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. But, if I'm reading this all right, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw ye was on to 'em, rushed in to do the job and buggered it up. Them tattoo-faced bastards, as they were saying, as they were paying Atburn's old man, there were the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, was they? Did they have somewhat better to do, or what? I barely remember those guys. Hey! It's the little shits. You see him back there? Those little twins. That mess of the Victory, that was meant to be the bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in maelstroms, baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after civilian target. This bit about raising L in western Lenosha, that's where it'll be. Summit tells me Swift Perch is about to get it, and it hard. God, speak English, please. Jesus Christ. My God. Speak English. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Rayner at the Coral Tower and tell him he's in for a busy day. Oh, and give him an ond, eh? You can be damn sure he'll need one. I hate this pirate dialect. This shit is so annoying to read. It's so annoying. Okay, let's do an actual relative, something I'm genuinely kind of interested to see. This what the fuck is that outfit? That looks like shit. That looks like shit. I hate to say it, but that looks like shit. That looks pretty cool. Sucks you can't wear a headpiece. That looks pretty decent. That looks pretty sick. Well, nah, the headpiece ruins it. Change the fucking headpiece, please. These people do not know clout in the slightest. They just don't have it, man. They do not know fashion. Now, I'm one to talk wearing this garbage, but I don't have many options. Okay, I'm a level 20 scrub here. Hopefully I'll be getting some better drip from this quest, but I really don't know. I only have 2 more quests with this job, and then it's ninja. Well, you know what? Why are there so many... A lot of ninjas. A lot of people playing ninja here. Are these guys like friends or something? It's never this crowded in here, man. People must be like buddies or something. Now this guy's clearly copying me. His hairstyle sucks. Again, this player base doesn't know how to dress appropriately. Anyways, I'm gonna have to end the stream there. I gotta make dinner, and admittedly I am like fucking starving, but I'm gonna start the stream up later I don't know if I'm going to be running Final Fantasy or if I'm going to be running Sable, because I'm kind of debating that right now. I'm unsure